Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to learn today about creating stickers and easy birthday cards using designs from Blushing Cotton. This is a silhouette software and blushing cotton video that will teach you a little bit more about how to use those things to make some really fun and cool crafts that look ultra professional. My name is Catherine, and I design for Blushing Cotton, and I'm looking forward to sharing this information with you. Here's some settings that you're going to want to get correct on your Silhouette software, your page settings, so that this will go a little bit more smoothly for you. So set your Cameo up like this, and let's get started. Since I'm using a Cameo, I'm going to set my machine up as Auto Cameo, my cutting mat as a 12 by 12 because that's the size mat I'm using, and then my media size is letter size because that's the size sticker paper that I have here. A few different things. The first one is my happy birthday file, which again is available on Blushing Cotton. All I'm doing is I'm taking this design and I'm pairing it with a blank card file that's just available. You can either create it or it's available on Silhouette. So I'm going to look for blank card, and there's my blank card template, so I'm going to select that. And basically what that is it's just a square with the dotted lines so that you can easily cut out your card and make a personalized birthday card real easily. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your PNG file and you're going to get rid of the negative space around it. So when you buy one of these PNG files, you'll discover around it there's this transparent background. And the reason you need to delete that is because right now, if I tell it to cut that file, and I haven't done that yet, it's going to cut out the square instead of cutting around the design itself. So I want to go ahead and tell it to do that. So I'll select the trace area, select the whole entire design, change your threshold to the highest number so that the whole thing is yellow, and then do trace and detach, and that'll get rid of all that space around it. And you will have to go ahead and delete that space around it, so I just click outside in the negative space and hit delete, and then you'll be left with a design that is, if you go over to send, you can kind of see the red outline, how it's cutting that out. Instead of cutting it out, which if I did it the other way before subtracting it, I'll just back up real quick here so I can show you what it would do. It wouldn't cut out the design itself. It would cut out the square around it, which is not what we want to do. So anyway, that's what you do. And now that you've got it all by itself and isolated, I'm going to copy it and then move it over into my blank card template and paste. Oh, that's my project from earlier. Copy, paste, and then just size it down to make it fit in your little space here. And when I ran through this earlier to try and get a feel for how I wanted to present this information to you, I made a mistake because I sent it to the cutting machine just like this and didn't do anything else, which you'll see in this excuse me, in this preview. It outlines all the way around the happy birthday part in red, which means it's going to cut that. You don't want it to cut that. You want it to just print this, but not actually cut it. So what you'll do is you'll select that area and tell it no cut. And once there's no red line around it, it's going to print it, but it's not going to cut it out. See, it's only going to cut where the red lines are. So I should have told you guys this first. When you're doing this, you need to make sure that your Silhouette is set up with your page set up, having a cutting mat as Cameo, which is what I'm using, and then click on the registration marks and make sure that they're on. And the reason why is because these little squares right here tell your Cameo how well you've loaded this on the mat. So it makes sure to cut this all out in a straight line. It's really, really important to do that, because if you've got a design that's got really fine details and you haven't gotten this correct, it'll back it up and tell you, no, the registration marks aren't reading right, so that you make sure that you cut it out exactly where it is. Like, see all these little black pieces here? I want it to make sure it cuts those out where I can see them. And if it was off, it would cut them off and you wouldn't be able to see what it was supposed to be doing. So make sure that you've got page set up with registration marks on, so that you'll see this black square right here and these lines on the edges. So what you'll do next is you'll print this, and once you have the printout, which I already went ahead and did it so that it would be done. Once you have the cutout of it, then you will send it to the printout of it. You'll send it to the cutting machine next. So then you'll send and just tell it, I'm going to tell it cardstock plain and cut, and that one is good to go. Now the next thing I'm going to show you is how to do, if you wanted to do like stickers, like if you have an Etsy shop or a Poshmark maybe, and you want to do stickers to make your packages look a little bit more professional, a little bit more high-end. This is a really great way for you to dress up like priority mail shipping materials. You can add these stickers to it and it makes it look just way much better. Basically what it is you're gonna take this type of shipping label. These I actually got off Amazon, and it's like 100 labels. They're considered letter size shipping labels, but all it is it's just like a sheet of sticker. So it's sticker material. It's gonna have a little edge around the side right here, you can see, and it's sticky already on the back. So you'll just use a regular old inkjet printer, nothing fancy, run this thing through, it'll print the stickers on here, and then you'll feed them through your Cameo to get the cutout. So I went ahead and did print on this. It printed out my stickers on here. So you can see this square right here. That's how you make sure that you line it up correctly on your Cameo, so that when you cut it out, it cuts in the correct place. So after you make sure, again, registration marks are on and your Cameo cutting mat is on, then you'll load this into your printer and it'll print on this paper. And once you have it printed, then you feed it through your Cameo using the cutting mat, and then tell it to cut using the sticker paper setting. Now that's over here, sticker paper white, and again, you can see it's cutting out all of these. You see the red outline here, and then you're gonna use sticker paper white. And the reason that you do it that way is because it cuts it out where it'll peel away real easily from the thing, and you have a little sticker. This is awesome for like treat bags. Like my son's Valentine party is coming up, and he wanted his own custom baseball Valentines, but he wanted it on fruit by the foot. Yes, I know, I'm ridiculous. I should just tell him, you know what, babe, just write your name on a bunch of cards. But no, I can't do that because I just can't be normal. I don't know what my problem is. Anyway, so he wanted fruit by the foot, so I got the fruit by the foot and then got these little stickers. And now all he has to do is peel it off and slap it on the fruit by the foot, and he's good to go. Bam, easy. And very inexpensive, not a lot of work. See, if you ordered these off Etsy, you'd pay quite a lot more. And this blank base design, again, you can get this design from blushingcotton.com and then add whatever text you want. So it'll come without this, you really measure up, blah, blah, blah. And you can add whatever text you want. If you wanted to give end of the season gifts for your son's baseball team, your daughter's softball team, whatever, you can use the same design and create your own custom language on it because it comes blank and you can put in whatever you want. So that is that design. I think that about covers all I wanted to go over with you, but if you have any questions, just hit us up in the comments and let us know. Please like our video so that we know if this is content that y'all enjoy seeing and would like to see more of, and we're happy to help. We hope you have a great day and have a lot of fun crafting. Oh wait, almost forgot.
I wanted to show you guys how it looks when you're cutting it out, and a couple of inspiration designs, things that I've just made for my own personal use that were kind of fun using this technique. So anyway, here's my cutting mat. I'm loading it on the top left corner here, making sure I line up the edges nicely so that it'll register whenever I put it through the machine. Loading it and making sure that it's against the edge on the left, and then on the right it's lined up in the middle of the arrow. And then hit load, and I'm going to go ahead and have my machine cut. It's going to cut around the edges of this, and so only this part of the design will cut out and not the excess white piece. So you'll see each one of these will be cut out in a perfect sticker. Here's a thank you for coming to my party, for my son's baseball themed party. Here's a package with a thank you sticker to kind of dress up the priority mail, make it look a little bit more professional. And then you can also use this just to create your own personal return labels, or if you want to make your business correspondence look a little bit more upscale, return shipping labels and things like that. So anyway, have a fantastic day. I can't wait to see what you craft and make using this technique. Come over to our page blushingcotton.com to purchase any of these designs, or find us on Facebook to share with us what you've done with this fun technique. I hope you have a fantastic day, and thanks again for watching.